IVC, Dale, Gatefold 33, back again. This is a thread response to a thread originally started by Rob Walker, and I've just seen a response video by John, the 6-inch pianist, on Manchester bands. So I thought I'd do my first ever thread response. Yep, starters. I picked 10. I've tried to pick 10 that certainly the records, different records to what John picked. Can't find 10 that Rob didn't show, because he was very comprehensive, and so I think these are Manchester, or certainly very close. Please don't beat me up, Rob, if I've got it wrong. You are the expert, but I'll start anyway. So start with Stone Roses. This is the 12-inch single of Fool's Gold. I do have the debut album and a few other 7-inch singles, but this is I thought I'd show this 12-inch single of Fool's Gold. Next is Van der Graaff Generator. This is the album Porn Hearts. It's the only Van der Graaff Generator album I've had. I've had other stuff, but I'm not a massive fan. This is a band led by Peter Hamill, but this album I do like. This is an original, great artwork, original UK pressing in lovely condition. So this one I like, and that'll do me. I'm not sure if this has been shown. This is the Future Sound of London, and the album Life Forms. This is a reissue from a couple of years ago. Beautiful artwork again, beautiful album, great late night trip hop album. I think James Buttery over in New Zealand showed this, and that's what put me onto this. I wasn't really familiar with Future Sound of London until I did a bit of delving based on whatever. So I think it was James, somebody certainly on the VC, showed this and piqued my interest, and that led me to this. And fantastic. I said fantastic there. Sorry, I'm trying to stop. I think Rob showed this album, Bee Gees Odessa. This is an original UK mono copy. Cover's a bit chewed there, but I got it pretty cheap at a record fair. And the vinyl's fantastic. I've done it again. Vinyl is lovely and clean, and sounds great. So this, I'm sure everyone knows, is a sort of pop, psych, baroque concept album the Bee Gees did and argued about. So I'd like to pick up their album first, but this is the only album I've got on the Bee Gees on vinyl. Don't think this has been shown. This artist, this is Matthew Halsall. He is a Manchester-based jazz musician, trumpeter, band leader. He runs, I think, Gondwana Records, and certainly has the sort of his bands are the Gondwana sort of collective or band. I've got all bar one of his albums. They're all fantastic late night jazz albums that you can just sit and listen to and relax to. Absolutely stellar. This is my favourite, so total recommend. And this kind of links. John showed Nat Birchall, and I think Nat Birchall and Matthew Halsall have collaborated a number of times. So yeah, recommend this album. It's called When the World Was One. If you want to start somewhere, and you can check them out on Bandcamp. By Scots, I've already shown this, but I thought I'd show it again because I love this copy. This is the embossed first UK. It's got a pristine insert in it as well, which is often not the case. Yeah, great pop punk, as I call it, but probably doing them a disservice or insulting them by saying that. But yeah, really great songwriter, and yeah, lead singer died fairly recently, and that's a sad loss. This is Barclay James Harvest. I wanted to show this because I love the cover. I've got a few Barclay James Harvest records. Probably I like their stuff. I think they're a bit of an underrated prog rock band, from the kind of certainly early 70s stuff. I think is good up till kind of mid 70s. I think they're really good. And this album is called Once. I think it's called Once Again, even. Once Again. So yeah, great. I don't think there's much inside the gatefold. No, not a lot to go. in there. But yeah, great album, and like James Harvest. John showed I Am Clute. I do have some I Am Clute on CD, and did really enjoy them in the kind of, I guess, early 2000s, was it? I think I was enjoying them. Played them quite a lot in the car. The kids liked I Am Clute. So and you mentioned Guy Garvey, so this is kind of linked. So this is Elbow, and this is a 10-inch live EP that they did in session at the time of the album, the takeoff and landing of everything. I've got quite a lot of Elbow on CD. My wife likes Elbow, but Guy Garvey seems like a really great guy. I listen. He does a Radio 6 show and plays some fantastic, eclectic types of music. And a bit of a tangent, but we've just, as a family, recently binge watched the TV series The Detectorists, which is a really gentle comedy series. So we just watched all 3 series, and Guy Garvey's wife is one of the lead characters in that series. So if you're looking for some, I guess, a UK-based comedy series about people who do metal detecting, it's a Mackenzie Crook. If you're familiar with Mackenzie Crook, but anyway, I'll stop at that point. You've probably got no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, big recommend the series The Detectorists and Elbow. Next up, the Hollies. This is my favourite band, album by the Hollies. This is their kind of, where they're sort of Baroque psych period. This is a recent reissue, nicely done actually. It's got the flip back sleeves. It's a double album in a single sleeve, which I'm not a massive fan of, but because it's got both the mono and the stereo versions of this album that came with it, and they sound pretty good. So yeah, pick this up, and I think they did a similar thing with Evolution. I already had a copy of Evolution, so I didn't bother picking that up, but this was great, because the originals at least go for quite a lot now. So so this was a good find. And then finally, one that I've had for a few years. I've played it. It's a kind of indie pop band. I think they started in Sheffield, but I think they certainly recorded a lot in the Manchester area. World of Twist, and this is the album Quality Street. It's a good indie pop album. As I say, I'm not massively familiar with the band. I think I'd seen an article on them in a music magazine, and then I saw this at a record fair and thought, I think I was struggling to find anything, so I picked it up a few years ago and enjoyed it. But I need to, I probably will play this today actually. I need to kind of reacquaint myself with this record, but just thought I'd add it in because I was struggling to find anything Manchester related that people haven't really shown. So that's me. 10 for now. I'll stop rambling. Cheers, thanks, bye.